Hey there, welcome here to episode 5 of the Baja broadcast, where every day feels like the weekend. Today we're going to show you a few things about how to change an air filter here in your vehicle, because it's important that whatever little amount of oxygen that is left here on this earth is filtered through something that runs on a gasoline engine. And I'll be doing most of the work today. You can see our air filters here. One here is for the cabin, which we'll get to. As you can see there, it's got the special stamp, the Arm & Hammer stamp. I like to call it the sickle and hammer stamp, mostly because I can only assume that the creators of Arm & Hammer probably hated communism. Most people don't know this, but Arm & Hammer logo is actually designed in honor of the Roman god Vulcan, the god of fire. And I like to think that here at the Baja broadcast, that when I'm doing work here on the car, that it's something like the work that Vulcan would do when he was maintaining and breaking down and, you know, blacksmithery. If you don't got a socket set or a drill, you can probably use a set of pliers. Make sure to wear your knee brace when you're doing this work here. I always do, and want to make sure I'm safe. One thing I wanted to share with you, with the listeners in the audience here on the Baja broadcast, is a pretty standard occurrence here for me, is a note. You know, I don't know when the last time you got a love note was. Yeah, maybe it was in grade school, but something like that happens to the Baja broadcast pretty regularly. So, oh boy, look at that air filter I just took out. That is a pretty dusty, dirty air filter. You could put that in your country song right there. That's what that's one thing I'm gonna flop out here and put in a new fresh one. Back to the note. As you can see here, hi, are you planning to sell your Subaru? If so, please give me a call. Thanks. I won't say his phone number, and I'll probably redact it so you guys can't call him and try to sell your Subaru Bajas to him. But believe it or not, that is an occurrence that happens often. I have several in my file folder for the day that maybe I need to sell this baby for parts. And you know what? Maybe we'll give a call here too and see what he's offering. I got this new phone here, Samsung Rugby. It calls and texts, and actually takes pretty good camera phone footage. How you doing?
Calling Mark.
Hello, is Mark there? Hey, I got a note on my Subaru Baja the other day, and I just thought I'd give you a call. I'm not immediately planning on selling it, but I'm just kind of curious as to what your interest was, and just curious what you thought maybe the market was for it, for yourself anyway.
But I've got a motorbike as well, a dirt bike, and I've thought about getting like a small pickup truck or something, and I thought, you know, it'd be kind of cool to get a Baja. They're not making them anymore, so you can't just go buy one. And yeah, I was just kind of curious to see whether at some point you might be interested in selling or whatever. You know, like I said, I'm driving a nice Outback right now, but you know, I might be interested at some point. Yeah, we can keep in touch or something. I really don't know what that one would be worth right now. I'd have to kind of look into it. I'm guessing the Baja's probably got 4 in it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay. So it was, let's see, what would that be? A 2.5 liter or 4?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know, that might work out. I don't know. What year is yours, by the way?
It's a 2005.
That's what I figured. Mid 2000. Yeah. Okay. So it's probably, and the other thing is mine, the newer ones, like I got a 17, and it's got way too many electronics on it.
Yeah, this thing is just before that time. It's barely got any, which is nice.
Yeah, just like electric windows and doors. Does it have, no, I guess there's not, like it might have keyless entry, but it wouldn't have keyless ignition, right?
Correct. There is an after, I think.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a pre-start, like to warm up the car.
Yeah, exactly. Like in the prairies when it's minus 30 or whatever.
Yeah, it looked like you might have just taken it out of storage.
Yeah, we've taken it out on the road a lot, so it's a little dusty from that. Oh, it's pickup style, and there's a little trap door that opens into the cab so you can store longer things, and we use the topper there so you can actually sleep in the mobile here.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. What a cool machine, yeah.
Yeah, it's very fun. Definitely like it.
If you're moving out back to Saskatchewan, you might want something a little more rugged, like a pickup truck or something, right?
Yeah. So we're thinking about that, and we'll definitely be in touch if we decide to go that route.
Yeah, okay, sounds good, Nick. Thanks so much for your call.
Yeah, no worries. Good to chat. Take care.
All right, you too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So that's a pretty standard just interaction between people that appreciate the Baja. Knows his stuff, and feel lucky to have that conversation with someone who really appreciates it. And maybe not all the viewers do. Maybe you're here for different reasons. Family obligations. Maybe you're a spy. That would probably make sense. But it's really good to have those conversations with passersby. Sometimes we have passersby that come and they say, what's that there? What's that Baja? They ask, how did you get a hold of this? How did you, like a white hetero cis male, get a hold of this vehicle? And the answer is inherited wealth. But I get passersby all the time commenting, and having those conversations is what the beauty of the Baja is. So, as you can see, I'm finished here doing the air filter in the front. Pretty easy job, not much to it. I did it, as you can see, in about 11 minutes. Maybe we'll check out the cabin filter here too. Welcome back here to the Baja Broadcast. Here working on the cabin air filter. My photo camera person decided to take the day off, and instead I'm here doing this all by myself, both videoing and changing out the cabin filter. But we can make it work. As you can see here, where I'm working on, I'm taking out some screws, and I'm taking out the glove compartment. And behind there is where you get the cabin air filter. And I've noticed that there's been a bit of a lack of questions and comments and engagement in some of the posts most recently here on the Baja Broadcast. I'm assuming that's because the previous videos left literally no questions as to what could possibly be done differently. So I'll take it as that. But again, feel free to share, like, comment on what you see here, just to let us know that what I'm doing here with my work is helping you learn. That's the sound of success there. This video will be posted in 1080 HD. You can see some of that dust flying towards you.
In the garbage. Yeah. I'll get it.
So we're just gonna pull out the cabin filter here. A little bit harder to get at, but I got at it without much problem.
You don't want this anymore?
No. Broken. Yeah, and I'm gonna pull it out here myself, and then we can see what it looks like. That's whoo boy! You can put that in your country song. Man, that is a dusty, maybe a bit of a rat's nest there. That's just one of the filters, as far as I understand. There's a second one we'll take a really good look at as well. Oh boy, that is a thing of beauty. Air filtration is a science that I can get behind.
Oh, I see.
Here, let me get my hand in there. Yeah.
Why? What are you doing?
Yeah, that's good. That's good there. That's good there. You got it? There?
On my way.
No, you did it wrong. If you didn't listen, if you listened to my hand there, I was pushing your hand in the right place, like right
Shut
there.
up.
Sometimes you just can't get good labor, you know. I got long arms, they're spindly. Just gotta ask, I'll get in there, you know. I mean, I'm. There. Yeah, there, told you. That's good. I got it though. That's good. Yeah, thanks. I'll finish it off here. That's the sound of success. As you can see, I'm just about done here doing the air filters here on the episode 5 of the Baja Broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to the Baja Broadcast, where every day feels like the British Columbia long weekend holiday, which is today. British Columbia Day is the only third most genocidal of all the British Columbia stat holidays. This episode today was brought to you by Inherited Wealth, and we'll definitely see you on the next episode of the Baja Broadcast.